14 January 2025, I instructed a brigadier Letoko in my office to forward all those letters from the minister to all the deputies, including General Sibia, to instruct them to prepare the necessary reports. My intention was to discuss the matter with the minister to understand his reasons and attempt to dissuade him.
Yeah, to dissuade him.
Dissuade him. However, the letter contained an instruction to prepare reports that were due by 20th of January 2025. Of course, if I refused to carry out that instruction, I would have been accused of insubordination, since all that was required insofar as the instruction was concerned was the preparation of the reports, which I then allowed the officials at my office to start doing while I was still on leave.
And if I can just ask to clarify, when you say the refusal to prepare a report could possibly result in the minister accusing you of insubordination, what do you mean by that?
I'm meaning that, well, he want a progress report by 20th of January, but he want also the immediate disbandment, which by design, it looks like it was designed that it happened while I was still on leave. So I said to the officials that no, prepare the reports, but no disbandment, because the date for the first report is 20th of January, and I'll be back by the 14th. So all I'm saying is, if I didn't do anything, probably the minister would have said, yeah, no, this one is not taking my instructions. Hence I said, no, prepare the reports, I'll see them when I come back.
So it's prepared, don't submit, because I'll be back and I'll deal with it when I get there.
Yes, because the due date was the 20th of January. I said, no, prepare the reports. When I come back the 14th, I'll deal with everything henceforth from there onwards.
Please explain this. The minister says prepare a report, preliminary report in this regard. And this follows the sentence that says the PKTT is being disestablished immediately. So when it says a preliminary report in this regard, what did you understand that to mean?
My understanding was that he want a report probably on how far is the disestablishment. But what I am saying to the official is, no, you don't disestablish anything. Prepare a report in terms of how you think this establishment, if ever is done, how it should be done. But that the team be disestablished immediately, well, that I didn't comply with, and I told them nothing should happen. Maybe that was the plan, that it happened while I was on leave. But I said to them, nothing happened to the team. They can start preparing reports on the team.
Here's what I'm trying to understand. You have said now more than once that an instruction to disband would be unlawful, or once given, it was unlawful. Now, it doesn't quite make sense to me that you would have feared insubordination if asked to make a progress report, that's how I understand you, on a disbandment that is unlawful. Why did you not say, Minister, your disbandment instruction is unlawful? Therefore, I cannot make a progress report on something that is unlawful.
Well, that I didn't say. I just said to the team, prepare whatever report, but compliance to that immediate disestablishment, you just don't do that one until I come back.
Knowing what I now know, what I consider to be irrational and inexplicable, and I emphasize what follows, encroachment into operational issues is now explained, blah, blah, blah. But what I focus on is you say the minister was encroaching onto your area of function. Now, just tell me how, especially in the face of what you said at the beginning, which is that you would not obey an unlawful instruction from the minister. Now, you say in so many ways that this was unlawful. Unlawful, why? Because it strayed onto your area of function. So why do you now suddenly talk the language of winding down in a phased manner, and no new dockets are to be given to the PKTT? Effectively, you are relenting to an unlawful instruction. And you have told us at the beginning, you will never do that. You will disobey an unlawful instruction. Can you please explain yourself?
Thanks, Commissioner. Well, if you look back on the letter, it did say disestablish immediately. I refused to do that, hence I said to my team, don't do it. I come back, I seek audience. The audience don't come, and eventually when it comes, it's still insistence on do established. And by that time, of course, I'm not aware of that the December operation gave effect to the disestablishment of the team. But of course, I'm seeking answers. Why is this team being established? And I've got no other assistance where to go to. I've got this team, I've got this minister, and he insists on this establishment.
General, if it's unlawful, it's unlawful.
I agree, Commissioner.
So I just do not get you. I do not follow you. It's unlawful, and you told us this morning that if an unlawful instruction were to issue from the minister, you would disobey it. Now here's one. It's unlawful at paragraph 161 and at paragraph 188 of your affidavit. You say the instruction was unlawful. So why obey it if you've told us that you would not obey an unlawful instruction? It's a simple question. I don't quite get your answer.
Okay, no, I agree, Commissioner. I do understand what the Commissioner is saying. That yes, I said I will not agree to it. But what I'm saying is that if you were sitting in my position where I was, and this minister is insistent, without the hindsight of knowing later, because the Commissioner now is advantage in that you have got the before I know the December operation of the 6th, how it impacted on the disestablishment. And also me say, no, I'm not going to comply with this instruction, which I did to an extent, made sure the team is not disestablished immediately, that I was successful. And eventually, without any other help, and with this minister here in front of me, insisting, I had to end up saying, well, if we do it your way, I don't accept, but let's rather do it my way. Probably as we go along, I might find motive, and kept on saying, but Minister, why are you disestablishing this team? I kept asking that question all the time. I did acknowledge, Commissioner, that yes, initially I refused not to comply with his instruction. But after having no any other way, and life goes on, this man is here in front of me, he wants the team disestablished. There is no any other help. So what do? The only way that I did was, no, if you do that, you do it my way, not your way. Because
maybe then, I hope I won't sound as being facetious. Maybe then you should have qualified your answer of this morning and say, I would not obey an unlawful instruction unless the minister breathes down my neck.
unless
The minister breathes down my neck.
okay. I hear, Commissioner. The positions that we find ourselves as government officials, well, I'm sure the commissioners are prerogative where they are sitting. We go through things.
As a follow-up to your discussion with the chair, what is available to you, whether from your employment terms, whether the laws that govern your position and policies, what is available to you as a mechanism should you disagree with the minister, for example, on the decisions such as this? Is there anything available structurally that allows you to escalate the matter or to pursue a particular cause to get resolution other than trying to meet with the minister? Is there structurally anything that you can do about it?
Yeah, well, the only avenue I know is the president. Other than that, well, in this case, General Mkonazi did report to the Portfolio Committee on Police. There was no assistance. So, I don't know. Basically, I can't take my own minister to court.
Yes.
So there is no any other avenue.
You went to the president. You did speak to the president
yes,
about it.
Yes, I did speak to.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.